Imagine a world where everyone spoke the same language. No barriers, just perfect understanding. According to the Bible, after the Great Flood, humanity was united by a single tongue. Settling in Shinar, they dreamed big, a city and a tower reaching the heavens. This wasn't just about architecture, it was about making a name for themselves, a symbol of unity and power. They feared being scattered, so they built together, inventing bricks and using bitumen for mortar. The tower rose, a testament to their ambition and cooperation. Every hand contributed, and their shared language made the impossible possible. The tower became a symbol of their collective strength and desire to control their destiny. But this bold display of human pride was about to face a challenge far greater than any they'd imagined. The story was about to take a dramatic turn. As the tower soared, God observed humanity's unity and ambition. But this wasn't seen as progress. It was hubris, a challenge to the divine. Instead of destruction, God chose a subtler intervention. He confused their language. Suddenly, workers couldn't understand each other. Chaos replaced cooperation. The project collapsed as confusion bred mistrust and division. Groups split apart, each clinging to those they could still understand. The dream of a united civilization crumbled. The tower was abandoned. God scattered the people across the earth, fulfilling the very fear that drove them to build. This moment, according to the Bible, marks the birth of the world's many languages and cultures. From one point of confusion, humanity spread out, forever divided by words. The legacy of Babel was set. For centuries, many thought the Tower of Babel was just a myth. But archaeological evidence points to a real inspiration, the Ziggurat et Menanke in Babylon. This massive temple, dedicated to Marduk, was a man-made mountain meant to connect earth and sky. Ancient texts describe its immense size, 300 feet tall, 7 tiers, dominating Babylon's skyline. Excavations have uncovered its vast foundations and remnants of its grand design. Menanke was built, destroyed, and rebuilt over centuries, symbolizing Babylon's power. When the Hebrews were exiled to Babylon, this tower would have loomed as a symbol of imperial arrogance. It's easy to see how this real structure inspired the biblical tale. The Tower of Babel warns against human pride, ambition unchecked by humility. The builders sought fame and equality with the divine, a theme common in ancient texts. But the story is also political. Written by exiled Israelites, it critiques Babylon's empire and its quest for control. The tale frames centralized power as defiance against the divine, destined to fail. God's scattering of people becomes an endorsement of diversity over imperial unity. The story explains the world's many languages and cultures as a divine plan, not chaos. It's a foundational myth that gives meaning to humanity's differences. Babel's lesson, unity without humility, leads to downfall. The Babel story echoes ancient myths about ambition and divine limits. Sumerian legends also speak of a time when humanity shared one language, lost through divine intervention. These stories reflect our drive to build, innovate, and reach higher, while warning of the dangers of unchecked pride. Today, we build new towers, technological, financial, digital, seeking unity, yet still facing division. Babel reminds us that true unity requires understanding and humility, not just shared language. The story celebrates cultural diversity as part of a greater plan. It challenges us to pursue greatness with humility, learning from the past as we shape the future. The shadow of Babel endures, urging every generation to remember its lesson.